condolences to anyone who's ever lost me, and to anyone who got lost in me, or to anyone who ever felt they took a loss with me, my apologies for the misunderstanding or the lack thereof. I'm sorry you missed the God in me, and I'm sorry you missed the light. I'm sorry you forgot the way I arose like the moon night after night with the burden to forgive, eager to feed you everything. See, I'm a holy woman. I know what it's like to give life to a being without ever needing to press skin against one another. I've practiced how to hold my tongue long enough. I'm afraid I forgot to say goodbye. I'm afraid you're under the impression that I was made to please you. I was under the impression you understood me better. The truth is I'm a superwoman, and some days I'm an angry woman, and some days I'm a crazy woman for still waiting, for still loving harder even if I'm aching, for still trusting that I'm still worth the most, for still searching for someone to understand me better.
Hi Gemini, check your Mercury with Gemini in your astrological chart. All the information looking for is in the description box down below. Thank you so much for supporting Sikiksyd. You do not have to be a Gemini to resonate with this reading. You can be energetically connected to someone who has Gemini in their chart. You can have Gemini somewhere in your astrological chart, or you came across this reading and it just resonates with you. Alright, this is for Gemini. What is the future for Gemini? Happy birthday, Gemini. Let's see what's going on for you. So you may do ballet, or I just heard Swan Lake, so you may dance. So like something about dance or gymnastics. I just heard rhythmic gymnastics. All right. So you have the Four of Swords, Jupiter and Libra. This can also be Pisces, a dark-haired woman. The Four of Swords, 48. Taurus, Libra, also Gemini energy. You have the Two of Swords, Moon in Libra, which is the number 18. Virgo, Ophiuchus energy, Sagittarius energy. Okay. Pisces as well. That's what you don't see, is gamblers. Okay. I hope you can see all that. There we go. All right. So what you don't see coming up in your future is if you're in a relationship, whoever you're in a relationship with has dual loyalty, or you have dual loyalty, meaning you're loyal to one person and you're loyal to whoever you're in a relationship with, and therefore your heart lies with two people. And you're not choosing between the two people, basically. That's what's being hidden. Or whoever you're in a relationship with is doing this. They have you, and then they have someone else that they have loyalty to. And so their heart lies with you, and their heart lies with another person, essentially. They have loyalty to two people. And there's a stalemate here, is what you don't see. There's a stalemate because somebody wants a deeply spiritual connection. One that has true meaning. You may also be a teacher for some of you, or you work with health, dance. For some of you, singing, a singer, a rapper. You may work in prisons, institutions, asylums. You may be a psychic for some of you, or you're seeing one. You're a hairdresser. Some of you guys are hairstylists, okay? You may work regarding you may be like a therapist, psychologist, okay? You may work with any form of healing. So this could be yoga, okay? This can be philosophy, psychology, spirituality, relationships, legality. Anything that is a form of healing. So that can even represent masseuse work for some of you. This is also about travel. So you may work as a flight attendant, a pilot. For some of you, like you fly planes. But what you don't see, you may, like for a lot of you, you work from home. Okay, if you're single, there's a woman coming into your life that will, their love will literally extend your lifespan. But there's also like a healing quality about this feminine energy that's coming into your life. If you're in a relationship, you are going to couples counseling, or you're going to some form of a healer. Okay, to try to, for some of you, heal yourself. Others of you to heal a relationship. Okay. Also, if you're in a relationship, there is no sex, like there's erectile dysfunction, because someone has dual loyalty. Someone has loyalty to you, and then they have loyalty to another person. If you're single, you're sick of people asking you why you're single. And I feel like if you own a business that's very abundant, especially if you're a woman, I feel like you're distracting yourself with things, okay? Also, you're going to be healing the way that you think and communicate towards your colleagues, schoolmates, siblings, friends, because it's led you to a lot of stalemate interactions and conversations where there is no common agreement. Essentially, there's a sense of comfortability and wanting to advance regarding the relationships and recognition, essentially, because this is cardinal energy, skipping from Libra to Capricorn, from Cancer to Libra to Capricorn, meaning it's almost like the emotion is actually centered in wanting to connect, to progress regarding the way that you're recognized, right? But what you're actually going to be realizing is that is exactly what you need to heal within yourself in order to be able to help others with this very thing. That's what you're going to be recognizing within yourself. It's why a lot of conversations with people have ended with you, okay? Doesn't matter if you're a man or a woman. Geminis have very high difficulty keeping friends, okay? Due to the way that they communicate. It can be sometimes cold, or it can be reckless, insensitive, destructive. It can destroy relationships and connect. Take that as confirmation. The elephant just fell down because people can forgive, but they can't forget. And it's green, which is emotional, because it can hurt people when you say things. All right, look at that. Gemini. Many of you are making a decision in love to truly choose compatibility, essence, communication. There's also a recognition of you taking time away for yourself, taking time away from social media for yourself. Wanting to become more enlightened. Many of you will want to become more enlightened during this time, even if it means taking time away for yourself. I see a lot of yoga and meditation. Okay. All right. Okay. Okay, 3 of Cups. So you are actually, okay, there's like so many messages. This is what I mean when I say that answers come so quick. Almost like I hear all the answers. People ask me, what is it like to be psychic? It's like the radio's on, but every station is on. And I have to make sure each song is played for whoever this message is supposed to be for. And it's always going to be a different individual. You know, different energy, different soul who's watching. Okay. This also happens with all different types of divination for me, where the answers just come quite easily. You know the drill, and then you have the 4 of Wands, Venus and Aries. This can also be Scorpio, Libra, and Virgo. Six of Cups, Sun in Scorpio. This can also be Aries and the Lovers, Gemini. Okay. This is Liz Fair. It's Exile and Guido. Okay. Then you have Star, which is Aquarius, Capricorn energy. And then you also have Six of Wands, which is Jupiter and Leo. This is, I believe it's Alanis Morissette. It's Aquarius, Capricorn energy. Okay. And hidden energy you don't see is Cancer and Mercury. Okay, and you also don't see the Fool, which is Abby and Elena from Broad City, Aquarius, and Scorpio, Capricorn. Okay. Many of you are graduating or you're traveling somewhere you've never been before. You're also doing something in your career that you've never done before. Many of you are also, your friend circle will be shrinking. Okay, Gemini, of course, it's your birthday. Happy birthday. But you're going to recognize that your connections regarding in your relationships, this could be friends and lovers, right, are going to be sort of falling apart for you in order for something so much better to come out for you. And this is going to relate also to your brother sign, Sagittarius. Okay. All right. So you have, if this is like a party, this could be a wedding, this could be a homecoming, a reunion, a get-together. It's getting canceled. Okay, there's some type of event that will be getting canceled. This can also be a festival, a concert. Something for you is canceled. You did not see this coming because, you know, it says, oh, you know the joy. You did not see this coming. Remember, you did not see this coming. Regardless if you're a man or a woman, Gemini is a masculine energy, so it really does not matter if your gender here. The energy you're exuding right now is you did not see this coming. You're sick. You're sickly. Okay, there's something about you're not feeling good. Your body is not feeling good. Especially if you have a Mercury in Aquarius or even a Capricorn in your Mercury, or you have Gemini in your Uranus or Gemini in your Saturn, you're not feeling good. And you're also really thinking, also you don't like who you live with. There's something about you don't like who you live with, Gemini. You're upset that an event is canceled. There's something canceled. There's also something going on in your home. Like your home is messy right now. Or that's what's coming up in the future for you. It's messy. It's not clean. Okay? And so your mental is also suffering. Your body will be suffering in the future. You're also going to be very nostalgic. That's what you should look out for. You're going to be very nostalgic about your past or past love. Also, someone from elementary school, middle school, high school, college will be reconnecting with you. Now, with the Lovers in reverse, Gemini, there has been jealousy. Also, a lack of choosing a lover due to relationships and connections being solely based off of sex. Being based off of addiction, obsession. There's something also about you recognizing that any addictions that you've had, any obsessions that you had, related towards the love you saw growing up as a child. Okay? The dynamic you saw regarding love growing up distorted your views on love. I feel like you don't get along with your family or something like that. You don't really get along with them. There's a lot of fighting in the family or fighting in your relationships right now. Difficulty regarding your home and money. And even your body. You'll be feeling that heavily. And you're not going to really want to connect. You're going to be going to the doctor for many of you, or you're on bed rest. What you see in the future is what, like, you have to relax. You're sick. There's something about you not being in good health. With the star in reverse, is also like a you're having like body dysmorphia in the future, also jealousy. Okay, and a lot of people like to say that they know you. Okay, you work in the entertainment industry, you work with the cameras, the film, or you work with, you know, beauty, philosophy, psychology, spirituality. You're very well known, very famous, and you're having a victory by yourself. Okay, in the process of this, you're recognizing that you really don't know yourself, and so that's led to you connecting to a lot of people that never were looking to know you, right? Because you didn't even know who you were. You weren't looking to try to know yourself, right? So you've attracted in lovers and people who were never looking to know you, just wanting to say that they're connected to you. If you're in a relationship, you're trying to heal from a time of infidelity where there were multiple lovers arguing. I see you could be relocating for many of you. There could be like, you thought you were going to be getting an award in the military and you're not. Okay, you thought like something like that for a lot of you. Also, excessive drinking. I see. Okay. Let's look at advice for you. Okay. Oh, all these cards just fell. Whoa. Okay. All right. Gemini. This is happening very unexpected. Like, you did not see any of this coming. Also, someone's telling you they did not know the drill. You're saying this masculine energy is saying they did not know. Or, oh, you didn't know. You see how it's like, oh, you know the drill. Like, sort of like he's saying, oh, you know what's going on. Right? And in reverse, it's saying you don't know what's going on. Someone is telling you you don't know what's going on. You see how there's like 3 right here? 1, 2, 3. Saying you don't know what's going on. Someone's going through like family trouble or arguing and stuff. This could have been going on since childhood, or this could be currently going on. Is this someone you've known for a long time for some of you? Or you've known them in a past life? Or you've known them growing up? They're telling you that because of the relationship that they saw growing up, it distorted the way that they view love. Their relationships can be purely based off of like sex. Or your relationships have been sort of based off of everything but love. You're trying to heal from the time of infidelity if you're in a relationship. Okay. All right. That's the truth with the Ace of Swords, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn. Also, like, someone is communicating like a lot of truth towards you. I also see Capricorn, Aquarius, Sagittarius energy. Someone's saying they have no money for the non-essentials, essentially. And that if they have multiple jobs, they've like diminished it to not working as many. And the Empress, Taurus, Libra, Sade, a woman that embodies all of the queens. All right, and you have the 8 of Cups, Pisces and Saturn, which is getting help from a light-haired female to walk away from the things that don't serve you. You may also work like part-time in spirituality for some of you, or you work in prisons, institutions, asylums, fame. Like, I feel like you could literally work with the paparazzi. You could be a paparazzi. Like, you could be like a camera person. You follow like the celebrities around you, take pictures of them. Some of you work with like hair, nails. You could be an esthetician. You do makeup for people, nails for some of you. Others of you work behind the counter of a medicine counter, or you are you work as a nurse or a doctor, or you work in a prison. The advice is the Ace of Swords and the Empress. Many of you work from home. What did I say? Your love extends another person's lifespan. You see how it's radiating out of her and it's green? This is a woman who holds unconditional love. She holds unconditional love. Spirit is tickling my nose. This truth will come in towards you much like how most psychics, most witches, when spirit's trying to, communicate with them, their nose starts to itch. This is the very end. This can also be some type of sign from God, whatever that looks like for you, that will be given to you. Something that you cannot deny is like, whoa. Okay? It's going to be happening for you. Something that was said from this Empress, some truth, like whole truth, nothing but the truth. This is the sword of truth. This is, sort of like the truth from God. Whoever you believe that is for you. Okay? In your own belief. Your own truth. This is you also speaking your mind. See, this is very cold. This is completely masculine on some level. But the feminine energy comes from the Capricorn energy, which is the releasing of the toxicity and the obsession, and more so the work that has to be put in to help the global collective, the sense of humanity, the LGBTQ community, stepchildren, help your friends, help constitutions, institutions, foundations, churches, services, fraternities, sororities. This is also talking about the misfits, the people at the back of the room that feel like nobody cares about them. This is about speaking the truth and it having a sense of beauty towards it, right? It having a sense of beauty. There being beauty in the truth. Maybe you work with makeup. I said this is a really cold energy, but the beauty comes from not even just the aesthetics. Because it is some, okay, I'll explain it to you. Capricorn energy, right? I've been trained as a professional astrologer to know what Capricorn energy is. I've studied it in serial killers, studied it in regular clients. I've studied it in case studies and everyday life as well. This is about not just speaking your truth, but embodying the truth. Living by what you speak. It's one thing to say, look, this is the truth. This is the whole truth, nothing but the truth. And providing a fresh level of clarity, not just to yourself, but maybe to others, right? It's mental. It's also social. This is a completely social energy. The feminine energy comes from the work that it takes, that you have to do. That is often sort of dismissed or not seen because it's practical. And it means releasing illusion. It means releasing toxic patterns, things that you have constantly thought, oh, I need to do it this way, but it's not working, right? I need to do my work this way, but that's not working. Jobs where you do all this work, right? It's only you doing all that work. That's not working. And here you have justice, Libra energy. Most death. Something legal will be going in your favor. Okay? You're walking away from the things that do not serve you. And for many of you, this is people, places, things, baggage that you've been carrying for a very long time. Many of you are also pregnant. The Empress, everybody wants to, be connected to the Empress, know the Empress, be around the Empress. This is a gorgeous woman, okay? Yeah, so this has been your advice. It's saying to speak your truth. Your emotions are being shown through your communication and your willingness to be seen clearly. See, it's not just about seeing yourself clearly, but it's about allowing other people to see you for who you are. It's one thing to speak truth, it's another thing to live it. Right? Yeah. If you're a mother, you're a very amazing mother. Some of you are speaking out about women rights. This is not talking about be a feminist. It's talking about be a womanist. See, feminism is something that does serve women, but it honestly only serves white women. Caucasian women. Any woman that is not a minority. Womanism, right? Because feminism is simply, okay, I want my rights, I'm a woman, I deserve my rights, I deserve to be equally paid as another man, without recognizing the privilege that is behind, right, being Caucasian, without recognizing that privilege that you'll probably get a job much quicker than I would ever get a job if I were to apply to the same place as you, right? Because of your skin color. Because they've already built a perspective about me, a belief about me, without even knowing me. Womanism is recognizing that. Is recognizing the patriarchy that is not just in the black community, but in the African American community, or just the African community, but everywhere. Womanism is also about acknowledging that women who are minorities deserve the same rights as Caucasian women. Deserve to be recognized as human beings, not as a fetish, not as something to, mimic and imitate, not be seen as a joke. Why do you think that the blackness of space is the grandmother? It's a little secret, esoteric, and occult knowledge I'm spilling for you. Why do you think that is? And if it's as above, so below, and you see the giant sea, right? Well, that's the feminine energy. So what are the stars then? If we're talking about, the blackness of space is no different than the inside of a woman's vagina, right? That's why there's pressure there on some level. That's why there has to be penetration. The Big Bang Theory. The stars are sperm. And you see how it's a woman. It's about recognizing how the Aquarian energy, although it is a masculine sign, and we've been in the age of Pisces, we're now in the age of Aquarius, where healing does not come from simply detachment and coldness, because Aquarius and Capricorn, this is very cold. This is karma, dharma, Jehovah, okay? It's very cold. It's what you put out, you get back. Karma, even Capricorn and Aquarius energy can take your life. It can take you out. It's supposed to at some point. In order for you to do this all over again and learn these lessons all over again. And if you can learn them this time, you will remember them in the next lifetime in your Akashic records. That's the point of learning. It's like high school, earth school. The blackness of space is much like melanin. Which is why they say melanin is the originator. It's the original on some level of all humans. And as people distanced and they went to different countries and lands, they became different skin tones due to the sun hitting them in different places. Right? Why does this feel sort of like the Tower of Babel? Like when they struck down the tower, they were getting somewhere, and then they struck it down, and everybody was, originally speaking the same language, and they were climbing up to the top towards heaven, and they said, oh, we're almost there. And then the God said, oh my God, no, because if they get up here, they're going to realize their own godliness. They're going to become aware of how special, how amazing they are, and they'll stop worshiping us. They will stop worshiping us. They will stop giving us their energy, their time. They will create their own universes, their own world, and bet this, it might even be better than ours. They will break everything that was thought to be real. And if they show that, well, then other people will do the same. They will teach other people to do the same. Why do you think Jesus was turning water into wine and walking on water? and teaching other people. And the moment they started to do it, they got scared. They had to get rid of the example, which is why he was sacrificed, because he was showing other people how to think for yourself and how to stop thinking in a sheep mentality. The key is emotional intelligence. When we started off, we did not look like this. We looked like blobs. And we would use our pineal gland to get around. There was no sight. There was no hearing. See, all of these things were crafted over time in order to convince you that the simulation is real. Let me show you something. Say I'm filling this water. This is also holy water as well. I keep holy water at all times on my altar, right? I wouldn't believe that this was real unless I felt it just like this. Unless I felt how wet it was. Unless I heard it, how it's dripping. Unless I saw it. Oh my God, there's water. I wouldn't believe it unless I had these senses. Take away these senses. Right now, it's not real. Hell, even your personality is not actually real. Why? Because you can interchange it. It's much like your shoes. When it's raining outside, I'm going to wear some high boots. It's hot outside, I'm going to wear some sandals. You're going to a party, I'm going to wear some heels. That's why your personality is not real. It's interchangeable. Ooh, you know what? I think I'm going to wear some nice gloss today. Yeah, I'm going to wear some gloss. It's not too hot. It won't be too sticky. It's not going to clump. Everything's going to look good. I'm not, it's just going to look popping with the sun and glistening. Another day it's cold. You know what? I'm going to wear maybe some tint. I'm just not really feeling the smear and I'm just not feeling it today. I might be, going out to dinner and I don't want to, leave anything, no residue or anything, but I also want to have a pop of color. That's personality. But the ego is who I am as an individual. Choosing which lipstick, choosing which boots. You wake up today. The sun comes out. You woke up and you had a nice sleep. You just brushed your teeth. Things feel amazing. Things feel good. You say, today is just amazing. I feel amazing. This is just amazing. My mood is hot, sky high. Tomorrow, maybe it's raining. Your back hurts. You just can't move right. The toothpaste is out. Everything is going wrong. Okay? You're not in a good mood. You're like, nobody talks to me, nobody look at me. I swear, that's a personality. But who you are is the ego, your perspective. See, that's real. Which is why the ego is found in the blood. Which is why vampires are like a thing, basically. The idea of them is a real thing. Whether you want to talk about it being energetic or you want to talk about it being physical. It's a real thing. This is about thinking for yourself and nurturing that. And then that will transmute into your relationships, into your connections. Some of you will also be connecting to a very beautiful woman. Okay? You'll be talking to her. Yeah. This will all be happening within the next month. Thanks so much for coming, Sikiksyd. All right, Gemini, happy birthday. Oh, your birthday party could get canceled. But there's some type of party that could get canceled. Something could get canceled for you. Some of you, this could be like a concert. Some of you, it's a festival. Whatever it is. Yeah. Also, many of you are famous and you are wanting your relationship to be seen for some of you guys, or like a lot of people want to be just seen with you if you're single. Like a lot of people want to be seen with you. They want to connect to you. You're very, very popular. Okay? Alright. Also, there's something you really want you're not going to get, but you're not getting it because it's not what's best for you.